had a really good X Factor year in terms of the relationships between people. Everybody got on really well, and there was never any arguments between contestants. It was really, really nice. We were like a big family, and you know, even like when I see like Little Mix and stuff now at shows, you know, etc. It's so, you know, it's like that proud parent feeling, you know, you're watching like your babies grow up. Because I shared a room with Little Mix, you know, in the X Factor house. So to watch them go on to be as successful as they are, it's really, really just so lovely to see.
Do you think that there's a secret behind it? What do you think, how have they got to where they are, do you reckon? What makes them different?
I think, you know, they're all individuals, and I think, you know, I think they wanted to kind of do what the Spice Girls did in the whole, they've all got their own identity, and it's worked for them. They're all very different, they all have very different personalities, and it works well because there's a bit in there for everyone, and they're not just a normal girl band. They've, you know, they really, really care about each other as well, and you know, just the songs, you know, it's all about girl power, and I just love them to bits, and they're such lovely girls, they really are.
So are you going to get invited to the wedding? That's what I want to know.
Everyone keeps asking me this. I don't know. I mean, I'm not expecting an invite, you know, I'm sure they want it to be really close family and friends, but you know, I'd be very, very honoured if I was invited, and I'm very happy for Perrie.
Oh, it's so weird that she's now engaged. Like, she's so young, but it's just so grown up.
I actually texted her when they did the engagement was announced, and I texted her, I was like, I'm so happy for you, you know, and I always knew it was going to happen. And I actually said, last year, I said, I think it was 2 years ago, or maybe a year and a half ago, and I said, guaranteed they'll get married. Or getting engaged the following year, and it did happen. They got engaged, so it was pretty mad. I always knew it would kind of happen.
That's so sweet. I've got to talk about those lads. Did you ever, because they kind of weren't as big when you were in the X Factor. You must have grown up watching the 1D boys.
Yeah, I mean, what was really funny was that they were in it the year before I was, and the year I got into it, I actually got a direct message from Harry on Twitter. And he was like, oh, wishing you all the best of luck. And I was like, oh, thanks. And at the time, they were big, but they weren't like as big as they are now. And I was just a bit gobsmacked because I was only 16. I was like, oh my God, someone's inboxed me who's like famous. So I didn't even reply because I was that like shocked. And but then what was really nice is when we got to meet the boys on the show, when they came to do their guest performance, they were so lovely and just such down-to-earth, genuine and humble boys. And you know, like I said about Little Mix, 1D deserve every part of their success that they've achieved and are achieving. They're such lovely guys, they really are. It's really nice to see just these young people do so well, you know.